So we've been talking about how Bitcoin is just one application of blockchain. And we stepped beyond that and we said that items or different applications like Bitcoin is a type of application called a cryptocurrency. That's only one way that you can use a blockchain. So this part, we're going to talk about how we can just take this whole concept of assigning value to an asset and being able to exchange it above and beyond and take it to a whole new level. And that's what's called smart contracts. Because smart contracts allow you to take this same type of functionality of assigning a value and assigning different conditions to it so that you can actually work the whole exchange of something of value. So let's think this through. For example, whenever you buy a house, one of the key things you will do is you have to find out who owns the house, right? You then need to come up with some sort of legal agreement. That legal agreement will allow you to assign ownership from owner A to owner B. That's how you buy a house, right? As it currently stands, you need a third party, such as a broker or need some sort of bank to be involved in this transaction of value. We said it's very similar as when you actually do money, right? So whenever you want to send money over the internet, typically what you do is you need to have a credit card or you need to go to a clearinghouse such as a PayPal or a bank and be able to do that transfer. Why? Because there's multiple parties involved and you need one centralized location to handle that processing of the transaction. That's why we had the whole concept of banks are in the middle of any type of financial transaction. Bitcoin revolutionized that, as we said, and Bitcoin allows you to do a peer-to-peer transfer of currency and value over the internet. Let's apply that to other things. So if we've defined that you can create a colored coin or a blockchain token of any type of property, such as a real estate asset, then if somebody wants to sell a house, why would you need to have a bank? Why not just do it over the internet, the same way that you would do an exchange of value from one party to another using something like Bitcoin? And that's exactly what smart contracts allow us to do. In a nutshell, what that description of a smart contract does is apply the same concept that Bitcoin applies to money by disintermediating the process of any type of contractual obligation. So once you get the premise that you can build value and tie it onto a blockchain and you can actually transfer value digitally by using a blockchain, you can expand beyond that and give it all the agreements and the different requirements of a contract and have it all automated. What this does is that a smart contract is nothing more than a computer program that takes all the concepts of what a contract would do and it automates that and builds it on a blockchain. Because it's running on a blockchain, the program will actually be self-executing and it's immutable. What that means is that you can rely on the contractual obligations to be done automatically and you don't have to worry about the fact that a third party may tamper with it or that they may be subject to a malicious hacking or anything along those sides. It also reduces costs because you don't have to pay a third party to process this. It's all handled conveniently by a single contractual program that runs it.